Hello, today I'd like to show you a new quick and easy Chicken Jockey farm that I designed that you can use to get loads of the new Chicken Jockey music disc in Minecraft. This farm works on Bedrock Edition, and from what I've read online it should also work on Java, but I haven't tested it. With this farm you'll average about 3 to 4 chicken jockeys an hour, which may not sound like much, but considering how hard they can be to find in the wild and how simple this farm is to create, it's definitely worth putting in the small amount of effort it is to build it. I built this farm as I couldn't see any easy tutorials online for getting the chicken jockey, so I read up on the Minecraft wiki, found out about the mechanics of how they spawn, and after a bit of messing around in creative, I came up with this. This farm works by separating out the baby jockeys that can mount chickens from the other babies and the normal zombies, leaving you with just the tied up chicken jockeys. The other zombies are drawn into a killing channel by turtle eggs, and they're quickly killed off. For mine I've used magma blocks, but I suppose you could use anything like a drop or a dripstone, spike pit or anything like that. I'd avoid using lava though, however, because that will emit light and it will decrease your spawns in the spawn room. So in terms of rates for this farm, a wave of zombies will spawn every roughly 20 seconds from a zombie spawner, and in this wave you'll have between 1 and 4 zombies spawn at a time. For our calculations we're going to average this out about 2.5 zombies per wave, so if they spawn every 20 seconds that gives us about 7.5 zombies spawning every minute, or 450 zombies spawning every hour. When a zombie spawns it has a 15% chance of being a baby zombie, and on top of this it will, when it spawns it looks in a 5 by 5 by 3 area for a chicken, and then if it finds one it has a 5% chance to mount that chicken, creating a chicken jockey. So this gives us 450 zombies per hour, times by 0.15% chance of it being a baby, times by 0.05% chance of it mounting a chicken, will give you 3.375 chicken jockeys per hour, and we'll say between 3 and 4 then, and from my AFK sessions I'd say that's pretty accurate. So I'm not going to go through a block by block tutorial for this as it's pretty simple, but I will point out some of the key design features for the farm if you want to build it. To start you want to ensure that you want to maximise the spawn area in the room, so you want to dig out the walls, 4 blocks on each side, 3 blocks above, and also above it put 3 glass blocks so that they are transparent blocks and doesn't decrease the spawn area, and then 2 below, and the 2 below are important because it allows the zombie space to walk underneath the spawner into the killing channel. The killing channel itself is just a 2 block gap with trapdoors on either side, and the zombies see this as full blocks, try to walk on it and fall onto the magma blocks. The zombies are being drawn towards the turtle eggs, and they have a 3 block gap above them so that the zombies see it as accessible to be able to trample on them. If you just do a 1 block gap then they realise that they're not able to step on it and they don't bother walking towards it. The fences I've placed are flush with the ceiling to avoid the fences taking up any of the spawning spaces in the room, and I've tied the chicken to these. As the room is 6 blocks tall, this means that the leash chicken will not be able to move around, and when the zombies walk past they'll nudge them slightly but they'll never detach, and the chickens most importantly will never go into the killing channel. For convenience in my build I've also added a redstone lamp and a switch, so once a chicken jockey spawns I can enter safely and kill it. Also if you're killing it make sure to kill the rider and not the chicken. I've also added a piston door because I don't want any light to get through, which it would with a regular door. Finally, I added a tinted glass wall so I can look into the chamber when it's running and look for jockey spawns. I didn't bother to add a collection system for the rotten flesh that is going to be coming up in the killing channel because to be honest I've got so much of it, but if you want to you can add a hopper minecart running underneath and it will collect that automatically for you. A couple final things worth mentioning is that if you don't have any turtle eggs yet or you're in a new world, you could potentially use a villager to lure the zombies over, or even yourself, but if you do either of these methods make sure 100% that the zombie cannot get to you or the villager because you don't want to die or have the villager die when you're AFK. If you build this, sometimes you'll notice that the zombies are a bit hesitant or they take a moment before walking over to the egg. This is perfectly normal on Bedrock and is only caused by the zombies' aggression taking a moment to kick in and realise that they're angry at the turtle egg. If you build it on Java, I've read that they're a lot more aggressive, so they'll just go immediately over to it. But I've also read that the pathfinding on Java is a bit smarter, so it's possible that the zombies won't walk on the trapdoors. I haven't tested it, but there's other ways you can get them to go into the channel if not. Finally, the difficulty you're on doesn't change the chance of getting a chicken jockey or the spawn rate, so if you're worried just keep it on easy, as long as you're not on peaceful obviously because you need zombies to be spawning. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions or you're going to make this in your world let me know, and I'll see you all later.